Let's wait to see who is going to pop in on this live. Let's see who is going to pop in on this live. Thanks to everybody that is joining. I appreciate you so much. You guys just don't know. While you are here, uh-oh, don't forget to like the live. Hey, Uncle Roy. Hey, Nubian Queen. Hey, Papa. Thank you guys so much for joining the live. Waiting to see if someone's going to request to be in the live. Let's see. Let's see who wants to be on the live today. Yeah, I have my allergies is acting up. Let's see. Let's see, y'all. Uh-oh. Y'all give your girl a second. I'm about to come back on the live. Invite. I think I have to wait till people join the live to accept them. Let's see. Invite. I think I invited. Let's see. Okay. Think she is joining the panel.
No top viewers yet. Button.
Your camera is not on.
My camera not on. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Close. Hot feature. Explore. Zero slash free. Keep. Subscribe to my. Best. Row. Give. Share. Type. Emoji. Message. Invite. Invite. Top emoji. Button. Rose. Button. Give. Share. Button. Guests. But. Rose. Button. Get. Share. Top emoji. Message. Invite. Line. Zero.
Give
Close.
her a chance,
Zero. Likes.
everybody.
Line Reaper.
She is
Close sheet.
turning
Settings.
her
Button.
camera
Selected.
on.
Camera off. Double tap to turn on camera. Camera on. Double tap to turn off
She
camera.
is a voiceover
Front facing camera view on. Flip camera view.
user.
Mirror. Button. Live social on. Recursor.
They
Screen.
have somebody else
Type. Blue
trying
up.
to
Carry.
be
Fat.
on the
Cat S.
live. Let's see
Close
who
sheet.
this is.
Cellular.
Pin.
2 of 4 bars.
Go
Signal strength.
pin.
Status bar item. Swipe down with 3 fingers to reveal notifications. Swipe up with 3 fingers to reveal the control center. Double tap to scroll to top.
It's okay. Take your time.
Okay, it's on.
You still not on there. I had heard when it said
Event. Heading 100%.
turn
Guests.
camera on.
Guests. Lip invite friends. Lip step modif. Guest. Rose. Give. Share. Type.
Uh-oh.
Subscribe. Invite. Line 0. Line Reaper. Line Reaper.
Blind Reaper, click on it.
Okay. Invite. Tap. Line Reaper. Line Reaper.
Click again. Double tap and see if the camera.
Okay. Selected.
Oh,
Camera
I
off.
thought you
Double tap to turn on camera. Button.
double tap to
Camera on.
turn on the
Double tap to turn
camera.
off camera.
It's on.
Okay, it's on.
No, it's not though.
Front
It's
facing camera
still
view
not
on.
on.
Flip camera view. Button.
It say flip
Camera
camera
on. Double
view.
tap to turn off camera. Button. Camera on. Okay, let me see. Settings. Close sheet. No top viewers yet. Button. Okay. It's still not on.
It's still not on, boo.
Oh, they hating on me
I
today.
think I think you said you had swiped with 2 fingers to turn it on
Subscribe.
last
Button.
time.
Invite. You have to well.
It ain't doing.
Image. An illustration of the purple planet next to white text on a black background. Face off.
That's
Ultimate
what,
showdown. Mondays 5 to 6. Explore. Featured. Lead.
who
3D.
is this? That's what you had
No top viewers
said.
yet. Button. Yeah, I know. It ain't popping up now like it was.
I hear it when it says
Camera on, camera off.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Just keep trying because people are still trying to join the live. So I mean
Okay. Let me see. Attachment
they
PNG.
they can
Close.
hear. Y'all hear what she trying to do.
Subscribe to my community. Chris.
She trying to turn her
Feature.
camera on.
11:40
She
a.m.
is
Feature.
a voiceover user.
Guests. Button. Okay. Guests. Link status set modify. Guest. Row. Give. Share. Top.
So
Emoji.
I
Message.
just want to
Invite.
thank
Invite.
everybody
Invite.
that's
Blind. Zero.
here.
Zero.
Let me
Close.
go
Zero.
down.
Blind Reaper. Blind Reaper.
Christina, thank you for joining. Uncle Roy, thank you
Zero.
for
Blind Reaper.
joining.
Close sheet. Settings. Button. Camera off. Double tap to turn on camera. Off.
Erica,
Button.
Neil, Darren Coleman, Doves,
Disconnect. Button.
tthink you for
Disconnect. Button.
joining.
Go back. Button. You will still be a viewer
Never
and can be
Boots,
disconnect with the app app.
thank you
Disconnect
for
with the app. Go back.
joining.
Button. Close sheet. Setting. Button. Selected. Front facing camera view on.
Um,
Selected. Camera off. Double tap to turn
I
on camera. Button.
appreciate everybody that's
Camera on.
joining,
Double tap to turn off
is
camera. Front
joining
mirror. Lips.
live.
Strip. Sit. To. VR. I'm blue up. Carrot. Fat. Polo.
Let's
Neo. As.
see.
Out. In the. X. Save. Save. Button. Okay. Invite.
Okay,
No
you
top viewers
there.
yet. Button.
So, what did you have to do?
Am I on there?
Yeah, you on there.
Ooh, baby. Let me
Just,
tell you something.
just back up a little bit.
Okay, hold
Just
on. Okay, yeah,
okay,
let me
right
hold
there.
on. Wait, let me fix myself now, cause I had to do all of that. All right.
But you got it. That's the
Okay.
main.
Am I? Make sure I'm
Yeah,
good. Hold on. Okay, I'm in the camera.
yeah.
Okay, so what I had to do was tap on my name, and I guess like a little panel pop up with the option to disconnect from the live, turn my camera on and off, and some more features. And once I turn my camera on, I got to go all the way down to the bottom right hand corner and press save. That's why I wasn't
Uh-huh.
doing it every time you heard me
Oh,
tapping
okay.
it, because I kept just
Uh-huh.
exiting out of it without pressing save. So every time I go hop on here, I got to turn it on and then save it, because it ain't go automatically just come on. But all
Yeah.
right.
So we have a few people in here. We really not popping right now. Don't have too many people on the live. Back up a little bit.
Oh snap! Hold on, my thing keep. All right.
Yeah. There you go. So we want to thank everybody that is popping on in on the live. My friend was having some difficulties turning her camera on. She is a voiceover user, and as y'all see, that being blind and using technology is stressful at times. And a lot of these apps are not accessible. So
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
When it comes to technology, man, we gotta really manually do our homework. We can't just hear. We gotta dig in it, because everybody don't digest information the same. And with this blind stuff, you gotta be hands on. I kept on going to the right thing, but I wasn't going over farther enough to press the save button. So
oh,
you gotta
okay.
do it a
I'm
couple
glad
times to figure it
it
out.
was because it was different last time when you turned the camera on. So I guess different depending
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
that's
the last
crazy.
time it was like just displayed across the bottom of the screen. So all I
Yeah,
had to do was just tap it twice and it automatically saved. But now I got to tap on my name and all that there.
do the most. Do the most.
Mm-hmm.
So today, we always gotta have a little topic when we come on here. It's tea time with your favorite blind auntie and the blind reaper.
Yes,
And
yes.
we always gonna have a topic. Of course, sometimes we have a topic and we might change topics. We just never know what you gonna get over here with us because it's a lot of fun with us. We be vibing. But today we want to talk about discrimination within the disabled community. Like the disabled be discriminating on the disabled. Like they have a lot of disabled people that don't want to date another disabled person.
Ooh,
um, they have a lot of discrimination within the blind community with blindness because I always come on here and I let you guys know that blindness is a spectrum.
that's right.
Some can't see nothing at all, like my friend,
Yep.
Blind Reaper. She's totally blind. She's in
Mm-hmm.
darkness. Some have light perception. Some can see colors and shapes and shadows. Some have tunnel vision, like me. Some see as in missing pieces of the puzzle. So if you have the
Mm-hmm.
whole puzzle together and you pull out different pieces, boom, that's how they see.
Yeah.
I mean, blindness is a spectrum, and there is a lot of discrimination within the community within itself. You'll be like, dang, the blind people supposed to get along, right? Yeah, that's what you would think, because we can learn a lot from each other.
But for
But
real,
it be a lot of BS too. Oh, you wasn't born blind, so you can't relate to what
man.
I'm going through, or you could see light perception and I can't. Oh, and the people that's like me, baby, we get the real who end of the stick because we still have some retainable vision left. So we the bottom of the barrel. We don't know how I feel and this and that.
Like y'all better leave my auntie alone.
But to me, we all have struggles, and they do be the same struggles, just in different variations. So today, Blind Reaper is gonna tell a story, and then I'm gonna put my cents in, like always.
Correct. Like my favorite blind auntie said, you would think that in most cases when you have people of different disability groups and you think, oh, okay, they fighting the same fight, so you know they gonna be thick as thieves. They gonna stick together, help each other out, support one another, etc., etc. But a lot of times that's not the case within the disabled community,
Uh-uh.
depending on the disability, of course. And you know us, we are here to speak on what we know, and what we know is the blind community. And in our experiences, I know me and her both can say we have both seen things, as in personality and character traits of people in our own community that's just like, oh dang, that's crazy. That's
Uh,
how they acting. That's how they moving.
uh-huh.
That's how they doing. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I got a little story. Okay, story
Drum
time.
roll, please.
So um as some of you may know, as some of you may not know, some of y'all might follow me on my social media accounts, and some of y'all might not. If you don't, go tap in with your girl. But sometimes I am vocal about my mental health state, and I am one who struggle with anxiety on a daily. So sometimes I'm vocal about it, not necessarily talking about everything that's going on verbatim with me, but just making a broad statement about mental health in general and anxiety, because I know that I'm not the only person dealing with anxiety, disabled or not. Everybody, be fighting their own fight. So I made this post one day, just a broad post about anxiety, and what anxiety means to me, and how difficult anxiety is on my behalf with everything that I've come to deal with due to my sudden blindness. And I had a fellow blind member reach out to me. Initially it started out good. I'm guessing it's a woman based on the name. We were just chatting back and forth through messages, so it wasn't no like voice call or nothing exchange. So I'm guessing it's a woman. So in the beginning, it started off nice. She telling me she support what I'm doing. You feel me? Keep going, keep it up, etc., etc. I'm telling her thank you. So then she goes to ask, what's my eye condition? I tell her my whole story. She tell me that she's visually impaired as well, but her eye condition is too difficult to spell. But she is blind, but she can make out shapes and shadows. So I said, oh, okay, because I know some visually impaired people that can see how she sees. So we started talking about that. She asked me, was I born blind? I tell her no. This happened to me about 10 years ago on Christmas Day. She tell me that she was born blind. Okay. So then she goes on to say, not to be rude or to sound disrespectful, but she be seeing me making posts about my mental health state, as in my anxiety and my anxiety and depression due to my blindness. And she said that she feels as though my anxiety level shouldn't be as severe because I was able to see once upon a time. So it should be more so like a familiarity that I should feel when I'm in certain areas or doing certain things or feel certain things. Like it should just come to me like a second sense. Versus her being born blind, she have to learn everything literally as she go, I guess. Which I'm trying to explain to her every day we both are faced with new challenges and new journeys. How are you able to tell me that my mental health state isn't as severe as yours? Because that's pretty much what she was trying to say. Because you were born into it and I was placed into it. If you ask me, mine should be tenfold skyrocket because, you know, this is something that I was just thrown into and had to adjust to. So we had our little disagreement on that, but I was just baffled at the thought process on how she felt like I wasn't deemed to have my mental health to be at a level that it is because I should be familiar with these things because I was able to see all these things once before. And I just felt like that was crazy, but I guess everybody don't see everything how you see it because me, I feel like if we blind and visually impaired, we dealing with the same thing. Whether how it happened, when it happened to us. So we fighting the same fight, but not everybody feel like that. No top viewers yet. Button. Oh, my bad.
Okay, so yeah. Y'all know, if you don't know, I'm supposed to let you guys know. I go to a lot of National Federation of the Blind conventions. So I get to meet a whole bunch of difference of blindness on a spectrum. So what I mean is I'll see people that have used canes, people that
Mhm.
use dogs,
Yeah.
people that's just walking around just like what you would so say is normal, right? You wouldn't even know they have any type of visual impairment or are legally blind, however you would like to call it.
Yeah.
So I've seen a lot of what she's talking about personally within the blind community. Okay, so say, like she say, somebody that's been totally blind from birth, and like I say, that could be in complete darkness like her, or it could be somebody that has light perception and sees shadows. They will look at somebody like
Meeting.
me as if
No
I
top viewers
have it
yet. Button.
made. Oh, you got it made. You could still see some, but I could still see some, but my vision is not reliable. Um, I still have to catch public transportation. I still have to use magnification devices.
Mhm.
I still have to use screen readers as well. I still have to use some type of mobility aid. I'm a guide dog user. People don't like my dogs to come around half of the time because he sheds a whole lot. If y'all know anything about Labradors, they shed. It's nothing that I can do. So just because I have some retainable vision does not mean that my life is no better than yours. To me, we should all come together because we are all facing the same challenges and we're
Yeah.
having the same fight, blindness. And if you are not blind, visually impaired, low vision, well, like I said, whatever you want to call it, you would not know what I mean when I say that we all have the same challenges. So that's why I'm so vocal on social media. And that's why my friend is sharing her story because, we don't want to always just talk about the motivation part of blindness and, oh,
Messages. Now.
yeah, we
Tab.
can
Page
still
off.
do
Send
this,
me the.
we can still do that. We want y'all to know the real. So that's why we're here today. But
No top viewers yet. Button.
you have anything else you would like to say? We have some viewers on here. on from on
Okay.
my page.
Girl, hold on. I gotta turn my voiceover off because people is bugging me. Okay.
And
Okay. Just for a quick second, so I can give my message.
I put to
Just
turn the camera off. I gotta go get me some water.
okay, but just pretty much like you were saying, like going into this, I didn't know nothing about blindness. Didn't know which way to go, what to do. I was just so lost. Luckily, I came across a very, very, very helpful, motivational, inspirational woman that was willing to, as I like to call her, be my mentor to this blind life because I just didn't know. And I was skeptical, as we all should be, but at the same time, we are all in this together. And I feel like we all got the tools to help each other be greater because what one don't know, the next might know, and what that person don't know, the other person might be able to assist with, etc. Like we are stronger collectively versus separately. I wish that everybody just had that same mentality when it came to being a part of this disabled community, whether it be any type of disability, because
Okay, I'm
we
back.
speaking solely for the blind community, but I know there's different walks of life and everybody got their own story. But I just say for our blind community, we are stronger together than apart. And our
Exactly.
brains are more powerful together. We can learn from each other versus trying to gatekeep from each other. And knowledge is power. And us blind people got to stick together, dog. In the words of my favorite blind auntie.
Yeah. So when she came on and she started telling her story, and she said why the young lady went in her inbox, she let you guys know that she suffers with depression, anxieties, panic attacks.
Yep.
And to me, that was very rude for the other young lady to come in her inbox and speak on somebody else's mental health. Now, that could have been a triggering point that could have caused her to not even want to be here anymore. So you have
Yes.
to be mindful of what you say because at least this person is venting and getting it out and everything
Mhm.
instead of keeping it bottled in. And here it is, they're venting, trying to help themselves. Because when you talk about it, you really is trying to help yourself. You like you're talking to yourself, but she could have had ignited that fire that could have ended it all depending on how deep her situation was at the time. So I don't like when I see people say stuff like that, negative stuff like that.
Yes. Be very mindful because you never know what somebody is facing, what they might have just went through, what type of car they just may have got, etc. So I always like to lead with compliments versus banter because we can talk down on people all day, but just think about how often you get lifted up during your day. It's probably rare. So just think about me. I like to think I treat others how I would like to be treated. So I always try to lead by example and hopefully it get reciprocated. Majority of the time, most of the time it do. Sometimes it don't, and then that just shows me who I need to associate myself with. But
Exactly.
like-minded people will gravitate to each other. So
Somebody's trying to get on here. Let's see. I'm gonna invite them. If they come on
okay.
here with their BS, then they gonna have to go.
I'm trying to tell you because
So
I'm
let me
ready. What they want to do?
Maxo6238, send them an invite.
All
Let me
right.
shout some of these people out that's here. William Russian joined. Thank you so much. Oh, let's see. Sylvia Baby just joined. Thank you, Sylvia. Alvin Jones just joined. Thank you so much. Diva 2013. Okay, come through, Diva. Thank you for joining. I guess Max ain't trying to join.
Yeah, Max, watch out.
Somebody else. Let's see. Might be doing something wrong. Somebody else tried to join. I might be exiting their butt out. I don't know. But thank you guys so much. If you guys would like to join, have your input, say whatever you would like to say, go ahead and let us know. We do have some top viewers. Hold on. Um, Darren Coleman 72. Okay, Darren, thank you for being our top
Shout out.
viewer today. And if you guys don't know, your auntie is trying to be in the spread of Ink magazine. All you have to do is go over there on Facebook, click that link, and vote for me. It is free. But if you want to vote 10 or 12 or 20 times, that'll be a
Yeah.
little fee. But go ahead and show your support. I'm not asking y'all to spend no money. Just go ahead and vote for me. I definitely have a story to tell. My tattoos within itself tell a story. And of course, this body is
Woo,
voluptuous.
woo,
So
woo.
I
Daddy,
really
daddy,
want to
daddy.
show it in a little something on Ink magazine. And I just want to show people that have a disability that hey, we could win contests too. Hey, we could be on the front of the
Yeah.
magazine too, without y'all people trying to have a pity party for us or trying to be a fundraiser or whatever the case may be. But yeah, y'all go vote for Auntie over there on Facebook. That's where the link is. Just scroll through some of my posts. My Facebook name is Melissa Y'all go vote for me.
Yeah, y'all go vote for Auntie, man. Go vote
Back up
for
a
Auntie. You
little
can
bit, boo.
vote every 24 hours. For one vote is free. But if you want to do five, it's $5. If you want to do 10, $10, etc. But it's Auntie. Go ahead and go do that one free vote, or go ahead and spend that little $5, $10. Man, y'all gonna spend that. It's Mother's Day. That can be her Mother's Day gift. She be giving y'all great content. Go support. Go tap in with
Thank
Auntie so she
you.
can win this contest. I know y'all want to see her in the magazine showing off that ink. I know y'all are fascinated by the
Y'all know
ink.
y'all want to see it. Y'all know y'all want to see it.
That's the
I
first
tell
thing
you,
people say to me. Oh, she tatted up. She's covered. Yeah, she is. And
okay, because
every
baby,
tat got
look.
a story. Go
Yes, because
support.
okay, Sean underscore boss. Thank you for joining. D space amaze for 20. Okay. Done join twin underscore 2249. Thank you so much for joining. You see Langston, thank you so much. And Maxo62383, thank you so much for joining. If you guys would like to be a part of our little conversation right now, go ahead and send an invite.
Yeah.
While figuring it out, girl, go ahead and put your social media within.
Okay. This is your girl, Young Ant, the first blind female rapper, aka the Blind Reaper. Yeah. Coming to you on the ones and twos, gonna make you reap what you sow for sure. You can find me right there on that love. You can go ahead and tap that, click that icon right there. Going over to the TikTok, follow your girl, like, comment, share my videos out to the masses. Cause I know you ain't seen nobody do it like me. I already know that to be true.
Okay.
And on my other social medias, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, you can type in Young Ant 1121, YOUNGANT, the number 1121, all together. I should pop up, or you can go to Google, type in first blind female rapper, and one, two, maybe three. My handle should pop up. You should be able to find me that way as well. But um, yeah. Oh, and then on Facebook, my fan page for all my supporters is Team Ant, first blind female rapper. My artist page is Young Ant, first blind female rapper. And my personal page for that cut up is Lil Foley, LIL. You might have to write this down. Lilfoollyy, spiffy, SPIFFYY, slick, SLICKK. Yeah, so you can tell by the Facebook name, Lil Fooly Spiffy Slick, double the
Okay.
Y's and double the K's, that she a fool with it. Go
Be
tap
and
in.
be cut and be
Go
cutting.
tap in.
Oh, be cutting a foolie.
Reap ain't got no chill.
None at all. Little foolie be cutting up.
Yeah, for sure.
So, we supposed to change the topic right quick.
Okay, switching gears.
And uh-huh. And I just want to talk about just people in general. You
Okay,
know, I want to talk about how I feel like on social media, if people think somebody is coming up like off a storyline or a story, people stop wanting to support.
okay.
But if the shoe was on the other foot and you have a clothing line or you was doing nails or you was a hairdresser or whatever
Mhm.
your nick is, you will want that support. But then you see someone that is doing their one two and you stroll through
Yeah,
off their
yeah,
page
yeah.
because you don't want to support, you'll roll your eyes and you'll be like, F that person. That could
Uh-huh.
be man or woman. And I just want to tell you, when you do those type of things, that's just a jealous spirit. You're doing that because of jealousy within your heart. You wishing that you could cut hair or you
Yeah.
was a skillful painter or whatever it was or such. I just want people to more so, cheer people on because that could be you at any given point. So that's that with that. That was something that I wanted to talk about.
Yes, and I can agree. I can totally agree. Um, don't a lot of people don't realize this, but the way the universe moves is by energy. You know the saying, you are the company you keep, and
Yeah.
be careful what energy you give out because it might come back 10 times over. I really, 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 really am a firm believer in those things because since I've been blind, I've gained what you like to call a sixth sense, right?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
when I'm around people, I can't see their facial expressions to see if they happy, mad, sad. I can't
Mhm.
tell their body language to see like, what's going on. I can just feel the energy that is pouring off of them, right? So
Mhm.
a lot of times that jealous spirit, that jealous energy, oh baby, it is loud, right?
Mhm.
So even if a person try to disguise it and give fake love and try to act like they support you, but then when it really come down to really supporting, like they talk about supporting, but when it comes to investing, actually buying this and that, or actually
Mhm.
showing up for this and that event, it's not there, right? The support is not physically there. It's just all about people talking about it. I want people to walk that walk. Okay, that's my message. Don't just
Yeah.
talk the talk, walk the walk too. If you're gonna support fully, honestly, and genuinely. Don't have a word support. You feel me? And don't feel like you have to act like you supporting because you see somebody is coming up, or feel like, oh, let me try to ride their coattail and
Mhm.
try to act like, oh, I genuinely mess with them because when they get up there and touch the millions, they gonna remember. But they gonna remember before all of that. So
Mhm.
be mindful of how you treat people because you never know who you might need in the long run. And just treat others how you would want to be treated. And if you see somebody doing something, don't hate, support, share it out. Even if you don't want to physically support that person, just share what they doing out. Because even if
Yeah.
you don't want to support, it might be somebody else that might catch that and might want to support or might need that assistance or whatever the thing is that they got going on, they might need that. So
Yeah.
pass on the message and genuinely support. And everybody in this world is just trying to make their way and find
Yeah.
their niche, right?
Yeah.
So don't down somebody for what they trying to do, even if y'all doing the same thing. Cause I've noticed this a lot too with social media. If say you doing something, if somebody doing something else, girl. If
Mm.
somebody like I'm me, like how I'm a rapper, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say another rapper come out and say she the first blind female rapper. First thing she's going to do is try to discredit me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And try to prove
Mm-hmm.
how she's the first blind female rapper, right? But instead of just, oh, what? She blind and she rap too? Oh, we should link up. Let's reach out and do a collab. Everything is a competitive sport, right? So that's the thing about social media that I really don't like, how competitive it is instead of it being something that everybody just collaborate on. You feel me?
Yeah.
Especially if y'all got the same thing going on.
Yeah. Mm. It's how I read though.
For real.
It's competitive. It's competitive. Yeah, so we are about to end this live and we are about to go over there on Facebook and go live. Topic's gonna be something totally different. We probably about to turn it up a little notch because it's kind
Yeah.
of dry right now.
Yeah, it's rolling on over into the
Uh-huh.
afternoon. Time to cut a
Yeah.
fool.
Time
Yeah,
to
so
cut a
go ahead and get
fool.
on over there. Get on over there.
Yeah. And my Facebook is Melissa Jackson and Lil Fooly will be on there as a guest again. I think I'm supposed to talk about these old YNs that I've been dealing with and
Come
how
on
that's been
now.
going
Because I
in.
could talk about these scallywags. Come on.
And how I'm ready to mingle and jingle. Yeah, we about to get into it. We
Okay,
about to
it's cut up
change it.
time. Yeah, it's time
Yeah,
to
we
cut up.
about to
So if y'all
change
want that real deal drop, go ahead and get over there to Melissa Jackson page and y'all will see me on there as a guest. So y'all can go ahead and tap on it and go ahead and follow me and tap in with me as well. But get on over there to your auntie page ASAP. Cause she
Yeah,
about
because
to
y'all
cut a
scared. Y'all
fool.
scared to get on live over here. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, we
But
don't bite. And we
TikTok
accept
usually be
all.
lit.
We
Yeah.
accept all, even the trolls. Y'all want to get up here and rumble with the Reaper? Let's go. What up? I'm ready for all of that.
I'm not for, I'm not for the rubber with you. I'm gonna block you. But
Yeah,
I'll let
see
y'all
me?
have y'all one two with the Reaper.
Yeah, y'all can have y'all want to, and then I'm gonna let it go ahead and drop you down and block you. But oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get it off if you think you want to get off one.
So thank y'all for tuning in. We about to go over there and wreck Facebook up right quick. And then we'll probably see y'all later on tonight.
All
After
right,
I've
holla.
had me a little few.
Appreciate y'all. Till next time.